So we're live, we're back in the studio, and this is Sports Zone. Good morning, listeners, and this is the voice you've been hearing from 6 a.m. Let me introduce a new voice to the studio. Femi Faraway, how are you doing?
I'm very good. Good morning.
Is it Faraway or Faraway? Faraway.
Emulate me, copy me.
Why would I want to copy you? Is it starting from height or what? I beg. How's your day?
But it just started.
It just started. Okay, how did it start?
It's very good. Really.
No sorry again, so.
Oh no, but I left very early this morning.
Very early.
Yeah, I realized that the rest of you are surprised that we got in almost at the same time.
That's not true. I got in way ahead of you.
That's not true.
Yeah, I did. What time did you get here?
You see yourself. Harry, you see yourself.
No, I'm telling you, because I want you to prove yourself.
To do. When should you come here? What do you mean? Let's leave. I'll not fall for this trap. Good morning. It's a good day.
The Eagle.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. As usual, it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I always enjoy being in this studio. You know, it takes my mind off things. I love to relate to our listeners and all that. And I just want to give a note of caution to our listeners. Remember during COVID, people didn't used to shake hands, elbow bumps, fist bumps and everything. I think we really need to go back there. Why? I was somewhere the other day in the convenience, as it were, the washroom. And after I used the washroom, 3 other guys came in and I noticed they came in, did their business, and all of them walked out without washing their hands. And I thought to myself, wow. You know, that's you know.
Maybe they are immune to it. You know, maybe they have this cleansing, this natural cleansing. To be honest with you,
shaking hands is a filthy habit because it's actually a filthy habit.
It's better to hug. You're not contacting anything. It's like, you know, back
depends
of
on who
your
you're
neck
hugging.
Okay, I didn't mean contact in that way. But anyway, you know, as a Yoruba man, everything that happens to you, you get a name for that moment. So right now, whenever I see you, I should be calling you Omoloku.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway. Yeah. All right. And all the way from South Nigeria, we have Charles Anazodo. Yeah, South Side. Just came from Uyo now.
On national assignment. And they lost. Money down the drain.
No, bounce back.
Yeah, right.
Like what? Terminator will be back. We'll be back.
You know, it's not every time that you serve your nation that you come out tops or victorious. You know, this is one of just those days. But
were you pleased?
We will return.
Were you pleased?
Was I pleased?
Yes.
With my responsibility.
What you saw. No, you're obviously you.
I saw many things.
No, the second goal. Were you pleased with the second goal?
Oh, second goal was beautiful. That's the kind of goal that we see in the Premier League, and we all marvel. You know, despite the goal being scored against, you know, your team, but you marvel at the artistry of the goal. It was brilliant. That's counter-attacking football in every sense of the word. In every sense of the word.
I was worried that Guma didn't have any plan for that sort of counter.
Guma never has any plans. Rivers United went into that game devoid of any tactical plan right from the very first blast of the whistle. You know, you could tell that young Africans, you know, were properly coached, adequately managed. You know, their organization right from when they stepped on the pitch to get a feel of the Godswill Akpabio Stadium. You could tell that this is a professional football club. You know, which is what we're lacking in this country. I've talked incessantly about coaching as far as Nigerian football is concerned at all levels, be club, be national team. You know, when it comes to the Nigerian coach, we are lacking. The manager of Young Africans has coached Ismaili, has coached Al Ali. You know, you check out his resume. He's been there. He's done that. You know, and I'm wondering, why is it that Nigerian football cannot get any coach of repute from the African continent?
We don't have money.
That's always the thing. That's always the thing. We don't have the money. That's always the thing.
But don't we get sponsors?
If you don't have the money, then why do you want to involve yourself? Then why do we call our football clubs professional football clubs if you don't have the money?
We've changed it to Premier now.
Yeah, that's even worse. That means you're a top rated.
Premier means number one, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the first 45 minutes, Rivers United held their own for whatever reason, you know. But you could tell that at the end of it all, that Rivers United would not win the game. After 45 minutes, everybody knew they would not win the game. But we didn't think they would lose.
Why not just sack the manager?
So
Because in Nigeria,
why do you entertain any probability or possibility of they getting a positive result if they were so bad? Why bother going? I mean, they have to go for it
because the faith I have is
what
is hinged on how Rivers United have played up until that particular game. I'm not saying that they're completely useless. They're not. No, but
that's
flashes of.
In essence, that's what
What I'm saying is that they met a team that was definitely superior on the day. Yeah, there was better coaching. Excuses can be made about losing 3 of their key players. The top scorer in the tournament, the Ghanaian player Paul Akwa, we reported here that he was going through a late match fitness test. He didn't pass the test. So he was missing alongside some other key players. An excuse, yes, but logical excuse, maybe not.
Not an explanation.
But in the second leg, I think things will be different. It will be different.
No.
Besides, we've seen in football
where
results
it was different, just that you don't qualify.
No. But
sometimes when you don't have the necessary skill, to surmount a hurdle. Sometimes it's just grit that takes you across.
No, but Charles, for what you said, if I'm taking a technical analysis of what you just said, you said that Rivers United were outthought and outfought, outcoached.
Yeah.
So where do they want to make up that difference, that gap in that gulf, not even gap, that gulf?
That's why I said 2 things. One, the return of their key players can make a difference. 3 of those key players. Olakwa is fantastic. If you've watched him play, he's brilliant. No surprises that he's the top scorer in the CAF Confederations Cup. Hopefully he'll be back. Yeah. In defense, they're also missing one of the key. I can't remember his name just off the top of my head. And then 2, I said, look, what you're lacking in ability, you could get a result from grit and determination.
Oh, dear. Okay.
And that's one thing that I know that Rivers United do have in abundance.
More than the Tanzanians.
But as we highlighted yesterday, their away form is not the best.
Exactly.
It's not the best. You're going to Dar es Salaam, which is very, very hostile. Very hostile. We didn't have a capacity. We didn't even have near capacity. But in Dar es Salaam, trust me, that place will be full to the brim. So how they're able to
noisy vociferous fans.
Right now, it's a 20% chance, really, that Rivers United can upturn. 20% chance, but 20% is something that you can work on.
Is it? 20%?
Oh, yeah, it is. It is.
20%?
Yeah, it's something you can work on.
It's better than 0, but it's
better than 0, exactly. But it's still something, Looking like an uphill task, but remember Nigeria was trailing, was it Saudi Arabia at some point by 4-0?
No, they were training Russia.
Was it Russia? And Saudi Arabia, and the impossible was done. Arsenal was trailing Southampton and came back and won it miraculously.
It's not this Rivers United.
Miraculous.
This one.
If that game was a CAF Champions League, would have been out anyway.
Exactly.
They had 3 away goals, so I beg you.
I don't think they can score 2 unreplied
I don't think
goals.
so. Unreplied, I doubt it.
I don't think.
If it was like in UEFA now, where you score your clear 2 fine. You understand?
No, but defensively, Rivers United were good and have been good. Yeah, I told you this morning, it was the pressure of getting a result that had them open up their backline.
They're naive. How can the manager be that naive for the second? See, the first goal I can allow to go. That second goal, there is no excuse. How?
Anyway, all the governor needs to do is encourage them once they get to Tanzania, they should just start singing from the airport.
They promise them dollars. They promise them dollars in the Champions League. They still did not make it that far.
Like some serious amount of dollars.
Some serious money.
You mean what you don't have, you can't give?
I not give it.
All right.
Interesting. But the beauty of that assignment is Ogota. You understand?
You know what he said? Whether they win or lose, national assignment,
you are compensated.
Okay.
You move on.
No one has ever spoken about compensation. No one ever has. It's your imagination.
He's in Nigeria.
No, it's because I know
It's
you.
your imagination.
It's because I know you.
He's in Nigeria. He
Charles,
understands.
But this is
I
the
know
same.
you.
This is the same national assignment that you were craving to be part of.
Whatever I was craving to be part of, not, I
You
know
were craving to be part of it.
I know you.
You know, because you
Charles, I know
think.
Charles,
But
I know
even
you.
if at the end of the day that I do, but
I know, yeah, but
why are you dismissing something that you want to be part of?
whatever I
Shegu?
want to be part of it or not, it's Ogota. He be like lawyer, you understand? If you win or lose the case, you go pay him.
If something is so bad, why do you want to be part of it?
Whatever. He be like the lawyer will defend you against that judge. Even they convince you, still pay him now. You understand? Yeah, it is well.
Anyway, welcome to the show, people. Good morning to you. Tuesday morning, the day after the holidays, and the traffic is back again. Horrendous.
School
Horrendous.
resumed. I only see traffic
School
when I go
resumed
back,
today.
so in the mornings, I don't see traffic. I'm here 5-something.
I was watching the news yesterday, and they're talking about this situation with Nigeria and Sudan. You know,
It's horrendous.
students in Sudan, and my first thought was, what are Nigerians doing in Sudan?
Oh, no, there's so much history we have with Sudan.
Yeah, apparently universities are
Sudan
very good.
is for as long as I remember, has always been a war-torn country.
Well,
Why would anybody want to?
Well, exactly. Well,
Why
it's
would
a creation
anybody
of the
want to
elite.
go to Sudan?
Sudan apparently
but-
is a beautiful country.
So,
but you know what? Interesting, and that's the thing about Nigeria that I say we don't know ourselves well. You see, the northern part of Nigeria, it might sound a bit. It's not pushing limits, but they are closer with the Niger, the Mali, the Burkina Faso, the northern Cameroon, the Sudan, the Chad. Simply because in the south we treat them like them, but when they see those people, they see themselves. So
we're
they
not
move
talking,
freely.
We're not talking about northerners
what
who
I'm
migrated
saying,
to Sudan.
No. What
because
I'm
they have
saying
the
is,
same religion. We're talking about southerners who are schooling
no,
in
but
Sudan.
the question is,
It may
how
be
many
that
southerners are
some-
schooling in Sudan? A lot
According
of the
to
people-
Abike Dabiri, there are 5 million Nigerians in Sudan.
Yes, but not
5
all
million.
of them. Not all of them
I-
are residents. Some of them are migrants, because you know the history
got
dates
stuck.
back. No, not got stuck. The history of Nigerian history dates back to
Not
the
kind of
days
going
when
now.
we will go to
But this is
Mecca.
not okay. But this
through
is not
Sudan.
about migrants. I'm talking about students in. Why
Yeah,
would
no,
you
they're
want
not
to
up
go
to
to
5
school?
million.
No, I'm
Maybe
not
they're
saying.
universities,
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Why would anybody want to go to Sudan to go to
No,
school?
and that's what I'm saying. I see a
gentlemen,
lot of the people that are there are of northern extras. Sokoto, for example.
No, the pictures I saw
No,
were
but
not exclusively
Sokoto,
northern.
that's why I say a lot of them. Sokoto, for example, has what's it called, recruited an agent, according to reports, to watch over his students in Sudan.
So probably you're saying scholarship.
Scholarships. There are a lot of scholarships. That's for people
But there's
going
something. There's something I'd like to dig a little. Charles said something just now about. It's not about. It's all about. Well, I've forgotten the context now about northerners. Yeah, moving to Sudan because they have the same religion. Are you saying that all northerners are Muslim?
All northerners are predominantly Muslim. Yes.
All northerners are predominantly.
Yes,
Muslim.
predominantly yes.
All northerners.
Not exclusively, but predominantly yes.
Predominantly. What
Do you have
part
any
of-
problem with that?
what part of the north are we talking about?
I said northerners. Northerners, Shegu.
Northern, is that from Ilorin?
Is Ilorin the north?
They consider themselves to be
No,
They
Northern.
are Muslims in Ilorin. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are Muslims.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, what's your point?
I'm just asking. I just want to clarify. And why are you getting so defensive? Oh dear.
I'm shocked where Nigerians are schooling. Really, you will be shocked.
Nothing shocks me, to be honest. Well, Sudan did yesterday.
I
It
mean,
did.
you
I
will.
mean,
The
based
places
on
where
the
we
history
go-
of the country.
Yeah. But
Based
you
on
know,
their
you'll be.
history.
You see, when it comes to these countries, a lot of Nigerians. If you know the amount of investments Nigerians have in Niger, in Mali, in Sudan, in Chad, there's so many things going on in Nigeria that we don't know. We sit in the south and we see south as Nigeria. There's so many things going on, and that's why.
That's
anyway,
why some
this
people
is
are
sports.
still.
Let's not go into
That's
all
why
that.
some people are still vexing for election because they think the south is Nigeria predominantly.
That's it. There's so many things going on. If you know what happens to people over there, you will be shocked completely. But
I served in Ilela, a border town between Nigeria and Niger Republic.
okay,
Went to Niger Republic by virtue of just showing my NYSC. Nigeria, man. Just showing my NYSC card
Yeah.
got me into another country.
The borders were open.
Just my NYSC card. I didn't need my passport, you know. But what I saw in Niger Republic cannot convince me that anybody has a mission or a dream to go to Niger and settle.
Yeah, but
From what I saw,
Did you get to Niamey?
no, I didn't get that far.
I've been to Niamey, and when you meet people in their 50s and 60s and even 70s,
But they all
when
can't be in the army, no.
No, a lot of them. That's where it's happening. You see, when you meet these people and they tell you about the northern Nigeria, you see, northern Nigeria is like their United States up until recently. Because when they tell you about Zaria and they describe the university,
As in there for the Nigerians.
for the Nigerians and and all this Chad,
There's
and
bound to
they
be a lot
see
of
Nigeria
development now.
as of course now
Between
there's so much
Charles
development.
South, how long, 10, 15 years ago? So that they should be in.
It wasn't 10, 15 years ago. What is wrong with you?
There's bound to have been in the last 10, 15 years.
No, but there's so much. I mean, you could do an entire episode on this. What the relationship between northern Nigeria?
Can they redo
and-
something? Get out.
It's not
This
me now.
guy- this
I
guy is
didn't start the show.
We have been complaining
This
since
guy's
I'm
a
complaining
company.
since start of the show.
Okay, let's do the show. Let's do the show. Let's do the
I'm
show.
happy. See using style.
I used to start to tell you. I've been to the
Let's
army.
do the show.
Anyway,
Which number is working? Are we back with all?
No,
The first two, I mean, 0809-234-5913, 0809-191-3913, and 01515-0913. Twitter, Lagos Talks 913. Facebook, Lagos Talks 913. And our WhatsApp number, 0809-234-5913.
maybe you should get to Bina to read the news sound instead of Cowdy.
May
You
say
just
some-
read and go behind the camera again. You can even read it from behind the camera. How about that?
Did you guys see Shegun and I's wager?
Come read it.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't
Okay.
seen it. It's a new wager, different from the old one.
Yeah, but
No, we had, graphics displaying the wager.
yeah, Charles the rapper, if United finishes top 4.
And
Which
Shegun
is
bomb
gonna-
shots.
That's a good state.
Bomb shots now.
Yes, bomb shots.
Bomb shot. No one knows.
You have to have the bomb to wear the shorts. Anyway, so.
When we talking
Life is
about
good.
bomb shots on early
Life
morning.
is good, really. Life is good.
See Femi now chuckling along.
Because
And we're not finished.
Only now,
You're
I'm
a
going to
devil.
be there with camera. I'm just
See
sit there.
Femi chuckling along, participating.
I can't wait for the season to finish. The season has to finish quickly.
Chuckling along and bomb shots.
This is good.
Ah.
But I hope for your own sake you'll be able to, if you lose,
It's
the mental.
It ain't gonna happen.
But what if it happens?
It ain't gonna happen. It's inconceivable. It ain't gonna happen.
I hope you have the mental fortitude.
Better go and buy cream. Better go, all that oil that you have. Better loan him some oil because your legs. We can't come and showing on scaly legs. I gotta get oil now.
We're stopping.